right now with 9 delegates from 100 gangs. And there's over 100 more. That's 20,000 hardcore members, 40,000 counting affiliates, and 20,000 more not organized, but ready to fight. 60,000 soldiers. Now, there ain't but 20,000 police in the whole town. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
What up, YouTube? So this is gonna be a video on the community. I gotta try to keep this brief because there was actually a third video that I wanted to do, and I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow, but I'm gonna be as brief as I can because I don't have much time right now. So yesterday, and I mentioned this in my other video. Yesterday, I was chatting it up with John Boxing a little bit, and like I said, he gave me, he asked me to do this video on Sean Porter. I respectfully did so, and I appreciated the suggestion, because it is very hard to talk boxing right now when there hasn't been any matches, and there's been matches that have been made, but it's been a couple of weeks since we had some actual action in the ring. So, it got me thinking that, with all these beefs that have been going on and all these, just all this stuff that's been going on in the community lately, with all this division, I do see little glimpses of hope, I'm trying to think of where I'm trying to go with this. It gave me some glimpses of hope in some of these conversations that I've had with John Boxing, and some of these conversations that I've had with other people in the YTBC. And, when it comes to boxing, I'm 100% hashtag come back to boxing. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. What Jeff Cotto and the rest of the movement is doing with the sport is definitely what needs to be happening, in my opinion. And that's why I'm a part of it. So shout out to Jeff Cotto, Cigar Boxing, Fancy Knowledge, the RFN Network, the RFN Boxing Network. I know you're not really doing videos right now, but big shout out to you, because I know you are with the movement as well. I definitely love what we're doing for the sport of boxing with the hashtag Come Back to Boxing radio broadcast. By the way, that's happening tonight. So 6:00 p.m. Eastern time. So just a little plug in there. So don't forget about that. But I also would like to start kind of a side movement with the community, because there's other YTBC channels and other YTCB movements that are still talking boxing and keeping it boxing, or at least trying to keep it boxing. So I'm making a call out to all the warriors for boxing. If you ain't with hashtag come back to boxing, that's fine. I'm not saying that we're the only ones doing it. You know what I'm saying? I know that there's other people out there putting in work. There's, young channels who are just getting started out, who may not particularly be looking for movement, but they're just looking to top boxing. There's, people who roll with other people, but y'all are still all about boxing. And if you are a warrior for boxing, you're looking for, for the most unbiased community possible, but at the same time, you want to feel like everybody can voice their opinion and be able to separate opinion from fact when it comes to the sport of boxing. I'm calling out to y'all. Let's do this. Let's bring the community back to being all about the sport. Let's take a stand and say, fuck the bullshit about the racism, fuck the bullshit about the tribalism, fuck the bullshit about it's a business. I mean, I understand it is a business and it would be naive to act like it doesn't exist at all. But when the only argument for why a fight isn't happening is because it's a business, then the business has taken too much control of the sport. Okay? Yes, these guys need to be compensated. Yes, they have a lot of mouths to feed because they got the trainer and, their own families, and they got all this stuff that they got to take care of. So yes, it would be naive to act like the business doesn't exist. But when that is the reason why the fights aren't happening, then there is a problem. You know what I'm saying? So I'm calling out to all the warriors. Come on. Let's make this community all about boxing. And when somebody comes to you about the bullshit, you just block them. You try to educate them first, but if they insist on being about the bullshit, block them. If it's a channel that all they want to do is, start shit, and they're, just trying to start shit with other channels, don't watch their videos. That's what I do. I did plenty of unsubscribing. There's a couple channels. It's like I said, I'm not putting out the names because that would be hypocritical, because then I'm starting shit. So I'm not gonna do that. But if you notice channels trying to start shit with other channels, I mean, it's okay if they do response videos. I did one to John Boxing, and he was appreciative of how I came at him. There's nothing wrong with that. But when they're like just coming out and they want to, insult other YouTubers that they never, just because they have their own opinion, then I say, fuck them. Unsubscribe to them if you're subscribed. And I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do, but if you're a warrior for this sport, these are the things I'm asking of y'all. Anyways, I don't have no more time. I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a great day, and I'll be back at y'all later.